evening, baseball fans. I'm Tyler Harding here at the T-Mobile Field in Seattle, and we're getting ready for Game 5 of the ALCS between the Mariners and the Houston Astros. Now, the Mariners are looking to clinch a first ever berth in a World Series and will be desperate to get the job done here in front of their home fans. Now, we're getting ready for first pitch. Let's go and check the lineups. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to Game 5. Let's have a look at the team that we're sending out to hopefully finally get this series done before we have to go back to Houston. So it's Taylor Walls that leads us off at second base. Richard Uriner bats second at third. Brian Reynolds bats third. He's the left fielder. Dan Murphy bats 4 at first base. Vogelbach bats 5 at the designated hitter. It's Tamori, the catcher, that bats 6. Malik Smith on fire. He bats 7 in center field. Freddie Galvis, the RBI machine this postseason, bats 8 at shortstop. Jared Kalinic. We're going to give the youngster a game in right field. Hopefully he can hit because God knows that Frawley and Henniger can't. And it's Johnny Lasagna that goes on the mound for us here tonight. And we're up against Lance McCullens Jr. And oh dear, he looks quite good. What's he done this regular season? 3.64 ERA, 130 whip, ERA plus of 124, WAR of 2.9. Oh, this could be tough. Can we do it? Let's clinch. Let's not go back to Houston. And here we go. Now, it was Johnny Lasagna, of course, that came in and got the job done for us against the Indians in the divisional series. Can he do something similar for us now for the league championship? Go on, Johnny Lasagna. He leads us off. It's popped up. It should be caught out there in center field by Malik Smith, getting underneath it. And a first pitch out. We'll take that. Thank you very much. 1 away. Yeah, I was a little bit not sure what to do in right field, so we'll see what Kalinic can do. Another first pitch swing and another out, and could Johnny Lasagna be about to get the side out? 3 up, 3 down with 3 pitches. No, he's not. What can we do here, though? Go on, Johnny. Oh, that sounds like it was well hit, and third time's a charm, and they've cleared the fence. We've seen every game so far this series. It's been one team with a big innings that has got the job done. Let's hope that we're not going to see that here from the Astros, top of the first. It's a full count, 2 out to Kyle Tucker, and he walks him. Come on, Johnny, head in the game, mates. It's Seth Beers to the plate. 1 on, 2 out. Oh dear, can Kalinic make the play? No, he cannot. It gets to the fence. Can he keep the runner at third? He's got a strong arm. He gets it in, and he does indeed keep the runner at third. 2 on, 2 out though now, and we do not want this innings going any further, please, Johnny. End it. That should end it. Walls is there. Over to first, please, mate. All right, and we do dodge a little bit of a bullet. Just the 1 run across the plate. Not the ideal start, but let's see what we can do against Lance McCullens Jr. 1 and 2's the count on Taylor Walls. I was really tempted. Walls has got a decent piece of it, but it's been caught out there in center field. I was really tempted to change the batting order around a little bit. You know, put Malik Smith and even Freddie Galvis a little bit higher up the order. But like I said last episode, I'm really terrified of changing what's working. Now, of course, if we want to win this, then there's a question of, is it working anymore? And maybe we would look to move, certainly Malik Smith, a little bit higher up the order. Is that going to drop in? It doesn't look like it is, and it's 3 up, 3 down for the Mariners. Not the start we wanted. And Johnny Lasagna goes back to work. It all looked so good at the start, didn't it? 2 pitches, 2 outs, and suddenly it went a little bit wrong there for us. There we go. A nice strikeout to start the second for us. Yasmani Grandal strides in now. What can he do? Come on, Johnny. That's been popped up. Kalinic out there in right field should make a simple catch. And he does. So that's 2 away. Jared Dyson continues to haunt us at times, doesn't he? Strikes out there, though. And that's more like it. All right. A nice quick innings for us. And we get back into bat. Dan Murphy to lead us off today. Well, this innings, not today. Just this innings. Full count. And he walks. All right, leadoff man aboard. It brings up Dan Vogelbach. Not had the best postseason. Only batting .206. Does have 4 RBIs, so another full count. And another walk. All right. It's going to be Tamori. Now, he tends to hit into double plays or drive in runs. What's it going to be today? Is he going to strike out? He also tends to do that. And it's a strikeout. 1 out. Runners at first and second, then it's Malik Smith batting .406 this postseason. Has he... Oh, he's hitting a double play. Oh, you just wonder. You just wonder if that second innings in Game 4 against the Astros, where they got all five of their runs, is that the innings that's just knocked the stuffing out of us a little bit here? We've struggled against the Astros all season long, and I really, really fear that we've maybe just missed our chance. Kalinic goes back and makes a leaping catch, it looks like. What a catch that is from Kalinic. Now, if he can do something like that with the bat, it might have just been third time's the charm in right field this series. That's been popped up again. It's deep, but Reynolds is there, and he does make a play, and we get out of the third innings without giving up anything. Here we go. Freddie Galvis, the RBI machine. 10 RBIs this postseason for Freddie. And he has only gone and got himself on board. A leadoff single now for Freddie Galvis, and it brings up Kalinic. Can the youngster do something where everybody else has failed? 3-0's the count on him. Come on, mate. Draws the walk. 2 on, none out. We love a double play, don't we? So can we... Come on, Taylor. Come on, mate. He strikes out. 1 away, and Uriner now to the plate. What can he do? Anything but a double play, please, mate. He has... No, it's been popped up to center field, and that'll do it for 2 out. We cannot make the most of these early base runners we're getting with no and 1 out. Come on, Reynolds. Reynolds, has he driven it into a gap? No, center field is there. It was well hit, but he makes the play. And again, we cannot take advantage of base runners early in the innings. Johnny Loaisiga to continue to Kyle Tucker. Tucker grounds down to third base. Richard Uriner fields it over to Murphy, and that's 1 away. Seth Beer strides in now. What can Loaisiga do with him? Come on, Johnny. Again, ground ball. Should be an easy play. It is. 2 away. It brings up Carlos Correa. Only batting 152 so far in the postseason. Can we continue to have the wood over him? It looks like we can. Taylor Walls is going back. Apparently he's, what's his name? Usain Bolt getting back there so quickly. But it ends the innings. 4.5 innings done. No, 3.5 innings done. And still just the 1 run in the game. But not to us. Murphy now. He strikes out to lead us off. Dan Vogelbach. Full count on him. He walked last time up. Can he walk again? No, he can't. He will strike out. Pitch count in this guy. It's starting to get up there a little bit. What can Tamori do? 2 strikes. Almost certainly a strikeout. Yes, it is. And that was not an innings that will live long in the memory of Mariners fans. 3 up. 3 strikeouts. Johnny Loaisiga to continue now to J.J. Matatavich. Full count. And strikes him out. Nice one, Johnny. Yasmandi Grandel comes in. 0-2's the count on him. And suddenly, it's a strikeout fest. Another strikeout. That's 5 strikeouts at least in a row. I can't remember if Loaisiga finished off last innings with a strikeout or not. This isn't going to be a strikeout. It's Jared Dyson. He gets a decent piece of that. He hasn't have power, though, and Malik Smith is going back, and it should be a simple catch. He does make a simple catch. And that is the end of the top of the 5th. Still just the 1 run in it. Malik Smith now to lead us off. What can he do? 1-0's the count on Malik. He pops it up to right field, and that'll be 1 away. Just for a second, I thought it might have been drifting into sort of a territory in between the outfielders there, but not to be. Freddie Galvis, 1 for 1. First pitch swinging. Freddie Galvis drives it to the fence. What a postseason Freddie Galvis is having. That's going to be a double. He strides into second. Nice little slide to get the pants dirty so he looks like a proper player. You can't be a proper player with clean pants, can you? That's not how it works. And we have a runner in scoring position for Jared Kalinic. 3-1's the count on him. What can the youngster do? Kalinic, he's grounded it to shortstop. It's going to get Galvis to third. And it's going to be Taylor Walls with the chance to tie the ball game. He's 0-2 so far. What can he do? Come on, Tay-Tay. He has got it through. Go on, Taylor Walls. It's 1-1. An RBI single for Taylor Walls. And we are tied up in Seattle. All right, Richard Uriner. Can we get a nice little 2-out rally going here? It's 1-2. I suspect a strikeout, and it is. And that ends the innings, but we've tied her up in the 5th. And it is Johnny Loaisiga to continue to Jose Altuve. What a name that is to say. And Altuve down to third base. Uriner fields it over to Murphy, and that's 1 away. All right. Bregman, again, really struggling this postseason, batting only .098. And that's not going to help his average because Reynolds makes a simple catch out there in left field. Jordan Alvarez comes in. Oh, I'm starting to get nervous now. First pitch swinging. He has got it through, and that will be a 2-out single. Oh, there's so much riding on this. If it gets back to 3-2 and we have to go back to Seattle, we really do start to panic, don't we? Can Walls field that? Yes, he can. It should be an easy play at first. And there it is. We would have Justice Sheffield going in Game 6 in Seattle. He's in Houston. He is our best road pitcher. So we would be trying to clinch it there if we can. Reynolds has a count of 3-1. Reynolds gets it up the middle, and Reynolds has a leadoff single. All right. This is the meat of our order coming up now as well, isn't it? Can the big bats get the big runs here for us? It is a new pitcher. Craig Kimbrell comes on, a tough guy to get away. Can Dan Murphy do it? 3-0's the count on him. Oh, if it's there, mate, smash it. He has got it. He's got a pitch he wanted. And can Reynolds get to third on that? No, he can't. Runners at first and second. None out. Vogelbach to the plate. He's, as I said, been struggling a little bit. Can he break those struggles now? Back up the middle for Dan Vogelbach. Can Reynolds come in and score from second? I think he is. And Dan Vogelbach delivers the RBI single. We take the lead in the bottom of the 6th. Still none out. Still 2 on. Tamori to the plate. And Tamori strikes out. Of course he does. But our 2 hottest bats come up now. It's Malik Smith. He's already grounded in the 1 double play today. It's a full count. Malik Smith has popped it up. That'll be 2 outs. And Freddie Galvis, who I think is 2 for 2. Has he used up his hits a little bit too early in the game for us? He has a chance of more RBIs here. Freddie Galvis, what can he do? Galvis, he gets it through to left field. Ken Murphy, who's at third? Is he going to come in and score? Yes, he is. And Freddie Galvis delivers yet again. Freddie, the postman Galvis, he always delivers. It's 3-1. And Jared Kalinic with 2 out. Can he tack on any more? He walks. Loaded bases for Taylor Walls. Another Mariners 2-out rally. Can Taylor keep the rally going? Where's my rally fries? Taylor Walls down the third baseline. That's going to score 1. That's going to score 2. Suddenly it is 5-1. And we have the big innings that we've been relying on in all our wins this series. Taylor Walls, a 2 RBI double. And this is wonderful, wonderful stuff. That's the end of Kimbrell. Brad Peacock comes on. It's 5-1, sorry. Can Richard Uriner keep this going against the new pitcher as well? Come on, Dickie boy. He gets it down the right field line, and that's going to score 2 more. Go on, boys. We're going to the World Series. Surely now, an RBI, 2 RBI double for Uriner. It's 7-1. We've scored 6 in the 6th. And it's a wonderful time to be alive. This is Reynolds' second time of the innings comes up to bat. What can he do? Reynolds, no, he grounds out to second. But stand and applaud, you Seattle Mariners. 6 runs across the plate. And surely now, we're going to a World Series. Johnny Lasagna continues to Seth Beers. And that is going to be a... Oh, what a play by Freddie Galvis. The postman, he delivers again, this time in the field. And Johnny Lasagna against Carlos Correa. That's been popped up. Reynolds coming in. It's going to be a good catch if he gets there. Yeah, he gets there comfortably, actually. And that's a really good play. 2 away. J.J. Matatevich faces Johnny Lasagna. And Johnny Lasagna strikes him out. Go on, boys. We're 6 outs away. It's stretch time. It's 7-1. And it's Dan Murphy to lead us off. Go on, Murph. Murphy, it's a good piece of it. Is it going to get over center field? No, it's not. Dyson is there and makes a play. Unlucky. It was a well-hit ball. Vogelbach now, 1 for 2 tonight. 2-2's the count. And he strikes out. That's all right, Danny boy. You got the hit that matters. Tamori comes in. He's 0 for 3. He's had a nightmare. His first pitch swinging. And he has popped it up to right field. And that'll do it for the bottom of the 7th. Concentrate on your defense, boys. We don't need any more runs. Let's just get these 6 out. And it's Art Warren that comes in to hopefully get a few of these out. It's a full count against your first man. Don't lose him here, mate. Come on. Come on, Art. Oh, he's lost him. He walks the leadoff man. Not the ideal start. Jared Dyson comes in. Can we induce a double play? I wonder. Dyson's quick. It'll have to be a really hard hit ground ball. That's going to get through though, isn't it? And Art Warren... This is not what we need, mate. My blood pressure does not need this. Altuve steps in now. That's well hit, and that's going to the fence. And Bruce Crab, mate, you've made a poor decision here. That's going to be 7-3. No, it's not. 7-2. But Warren, I think, has choked on the big stage here. He's only a youngster. We'll have a quick look at him. He's 20. He's not that young. He's 28. But he's still sort of more in the prospect range of things. Good pitcher, but just not having a good outing. Bregman comes in now. There's no force either. That is going to score another one. It is now 7-3. We're one away, runner at second. And they're just back within touching distance now, aren't they? Art Warren. It's another full count. He's lost another one. Bruce, get him out of this baseball game, mate. Get him out of this game. Kyle Tucker, 3-1 on him. Tucker, is that going to get through? Yes, it is. And is it going to score a run? How's your Kalanick? Not good enough. It is now 7-4. And Crab, get Art Warren out of this baseball game. There we go. Brad Hand comes in. He didn't do too well last time up. 2-2's the count. The tying run is now at the plate. That's how much they've come back into this game. That has been well hit. It's another hit, and it is not another run, but it is loaded bases, and we're now talking go-ahead run at the plate. Bradley Hand, another full count. Strikes him out. That's 2 away. All right, there is now a way out of this innings. Matatevich comes in. It's another full count. And he's walked in a run. It's 7-5. Boys, what the hell are we doing? Come on. Oh, a decent hit now. We find ourselves behind in this game. Bradley Hand strikes him out, and we maintain the lead. It's really, really tight again, though. 4 runs across the plate for the Houston Astros in the 8th, and it's Malik Smith to lead us off in the bottom of the innings. Unfortunately for us, he's about to strike out, because if there's Malik Smith with 2 strikes, and unless it's a full count, he will strike out. The postman comes up now. What can he do? Come on, Freddie Galvis. Galvis, he's popped this one up, and that's not going to get anywhere. That's going to be 2 up, 2 down, and it's the youngster Kalanick. Close your eyes, see if you can send one into the fans, mate. Kalanick gets it down the third base line. That's going to be an easy play. We don't add any runs, and it's going to be Will Smith to hopefully come out and close this mofo down for us. He's not always looked the most convincing closing out a game. Hopefully, he's not going to have any heart palpitations in this one. We are 3 outs away from the World Series. Come on, Smithy boy. That's been popped up. That'll be one of them. We're 2 outs away. Malik Smith comes in and makes a simple catch. We are 2 outs away. It's Jose Altuve to the plate. Do not put a runner on here, mate, please. That is an easy play for the postman. He delivers. Murphy with 2 hands. And this is it, boys. This is it. We're down to 1 out needed. Bregman. He's been shocking all series. Will Smith. It's 1-2. Will Smith strikes him out, boys. We're going to the mother World Series. Get in. Go on. And so it is the Mariners that clinch the American League pennant for the first time in the franchise's history by 4-1 over the Houston Astros. Now, I believe we can cross down live on the field to speak to General Manager Aussie Villain. And Aussie, tell us, just how did you manage to finally take the Seattle Mariners to a first ever World Series? Oh, mate, I don't know. I mean, no doubt beginner's luck's going to have played its part. We've got to remember, too, the Houston Astros are handicapped now without their cameras. So that has no doubt helped us as well. But, I mean, look at these fans. I'm just so happy, these guys finally get to enjoy what it's like to have some postseason success. We've got Bruce Crab in charge. As long as he's here, anything is possible. And now, look, we keep fighting, and we look to go one better in the World Series, don't we? Come on, boys. Come on. Let's go win this thing. Alright, as I try and bring it down a couple of notches, we are going to the World Series, and it was the big innings in the 6th that got us there. We snuck across the line in the end. If we look at the pitching side of things, Art Warren, mate, hang your head in shame. 4 earned runs from .1 of an innings. Bradley Hand got us, we cleaned it up, and then Smith, for once, did actually do a nice job closing that thing out. If we go and have a look, there we go, we're going to the World Series, boys. Finals, baby. If we go and have a quick look at the playoff thing. We don't know who we're playing just yet. I tell you what, I'll sim ahead. We'll find out who we're playing in the World Series. Is it the Dodgers? Is it the Cincinnati Reds? We'll find out in just a second. And it will be the Cincinnati Reds and the Seattle Mariners in the World Series. How did Cincinnati do in the regular season? They were 537. We were 543. So we actually had a better record than them in the regular season. So that's good. You won't probably be surprised to find out that Series MVP, actually no, I want to do this one, of our series against the, what am I trying to say? Freddie Galvis, anyway. He was the Series MVP against the Astros, so well done to him. The Postman well and truly delivers. Toko, we're going to have to rename him, aren't we? He's earned the name the Postman, I think, after this series. That is absolutely sensational. So well done, Freddie Galvis, on that. And if we have a quick look at what's coming up here, we will be showing, I think, you guys want to see every game of the World Series, don't you? So every day, there will be a baseball game now until this World Series is done. Either we win it, we lose it, but we'll find out. Hopefully, it might even be done by Sunday if we can get a 4-game sweep. But what is different about this one is that we have home ground advantage in this series. So that makes things a little bit more interesting. In terms of pitching rotation, if I get things up here, so we can just see for the postseason how players have been going here. I'm wondering if we go with Baruki in game. Well, Baruki's going game 1. That is what's happening. He's our best pitcher. He's our best pitcher at home. I'm wondering what we've seen from home starts from Johnny Lasagna if he goes game 2. I'm thinking maybe Justice Sheffield game 3 on the road. Benny Osunsuku, whatever his name is, on game 4 on the road because he's been decent on the road as well. And then game 5 on the road, we'll deal with that when we get there, I guess. Do we just go with Abreu? Do we go with Mark Gonzalez, perhaps? But this is how they've been going in the postseason. Yeah, Abreu, I mean, he just had that one bad game, really, didn't he? His first start was relatively fine. Have a quick look at the hitting in the postseason as well, and there's no wonder that Freddie Galvis is just an absolute god amongst men. I am wondering, though, if maybe we change things up a little bit. Do we want Smith and Galvis a little bit higher up the order? Or is it a case of, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's working for us. Just keep the order as it is. Yeah, I'm a little bit torn on exactly what to do there. Part of me thinks it seems a waste with Galvis and Smith doing so well. But then equally, again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They're doing well in that particular role. Maybe we just leave them to sort of do their thing. Anyway, guys, that's all for next time. Until then, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you tomorrow, Friday, what is it going to be? Friday the 13th. Ooh, for Game 1 of the World Series against the Cincinnati Reds. Take care.